How often do you allow yourself to stop, pause, observe, and listen to what is going on around you in the workplace? Most leaders say they do, but having surveyed 40 past and present clients, 70% admit to not doing it as often or for as long as they know they should for it to be effective and productive. Taking time away from clinical work and your never-ending to-do list, full of high-priority tasks, of course, to slow down and pause is something many leaders feel reluctant to do. Now, for some, there is this perceived importance of doing. If I am not doing, then I am not of value. If I am not doing, then the practice will fall apart. Some leaders have micromanagement tendencies and can't resist that strong desire to be involved in every aspect of the business. And some leaders struggle to delegate, so therefore they can quite easily justify to themselves not taking time away from clinical work and everyday leadership duties. Taking the time to stop, look around you, observe your team, observe the flow of work in your practice, to listen to the environment and what's being said and not said, provides you with unique perspective. Getting out of the whirlwind of daily activities allows you to zoom out and gain a broader view where you will identify challenges, solutions, trends, patterns, also emerging opportunities and potential risks. Getting out of reactive mode means you will build better relationships with your team. Your time and energy are your most valuable resources. And when you choose to spend it on connecting with your employees, you will have quality interactions and experiences, and they will feel valued and appreciated. It sends the message that you consider people important, which in turn boosts their self-worth and strengthens the bond between you. Here are some interesting ways you can embrace stop, look, and listen. Take a step back in meetings. Is it you that tends to take the lead in meetings? In which case, play with taking a step back and letting someone else lead, or allow the team to manage the meeting themselves. You can set it up, you can even set the agenda, but then sit back and listen to what's being said. Role reversal. Are you hearing regular moans and groans from the nursing team, for example? Well, why not immerse yourself into a day in the life of a nurse and play their role for the day to truly understand their challenges? External support. If you want some support in reconnecting with your team, bring in an external speaker or a coach who can share fresh perspective and spark conversations that encourage employees to share their own ideas and opinions. Feedback without fear. You could offer anonymous channels for employees to provide feedback and suggestions, or create a dedicated feedback session where employees have the option to share their thoughts without fear of reprisal. Now, if I've not yet convinced you to embrace stop, look, and listen, it will be for one of these reasons. Fear. You may fear hearing things you don't want to hear or are not ready to hear, especially if it's about you. Perception. Leaders commonly believe they should know it all, and asking for the team's input creates this perception of incompetence, or some people believe. Resistance to change. You may have fallen into the "this is how we've always done it" trap. Crickets. You may have asked your team for input before and they haven't been forthcoming. I've seen this a lot, and it's because fostering a culture of open communication, engagement, and continuous improvement starts with you. You must be the change you want to see. If you're ready to take your practice and your leadership to the next level, stop, look, and listen is your new best friend. Make it a habit. Schedule this time into your diary, because what gets scheduled gets done. Make it as routine as brushing your teeth, and it will pay off in many wonderful ways.